It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and I had the pleasure on Friday to meet the lovely Thomas and Virginia. Hello guys, if you're watching. Now Thomas works as, he kind of goes back and forth Argentina, where he teaches Welsh to the lovely people of Argentina. And whilst he was there on his recent trip, he decided to pick me up some beer. Now I have had the main Argentinian beer. It starts with a Q. I can never pronounce it. Quiles or something. It's like a baby blue can of lager. Pretty decent. It's all right, but I've never had a craft beer. And I'm rolling my sleeves up for this one. I've never had a craft beer from Argentina up until now. So dead excited. I had it on Friday from them, chatting on the door for 20 odd minutes with them. And they were off to Cardiff for a nice meal and some drinks, meeting friends. So this has been sitting in my fridge all weekend. It's currently Monday, so I've had this beer 3 days. And I've been thinking about it all weekend. So this is from Cerveza Artesanal. It's like artisan brewers. And this is Blest. Cerveza Blest. They started in 1989, and this is their American Pale Ale, APA. Now then. It's 5.5% ABV. So what Thomas and Virginia explained here is, now them being from Wales, me being from Biere in Wales, hopefully you guys watching, you've heard of Brains Brewery. Now Brains Brewery, they're kind of the size of Shepherd Neame, Brains, Badger, all those kind of like regional sized breweries. So Cerveza Blest is about the same size as Brains. So this is their attempt then at craft beer. We've got a 2-finger white head, good levels of slow moving carbonation. And it's a lovely hazy amber coloured beer. Look at that, nice and dense. Looks like it's got great body to it. Nice and hazy. Let's get the aroma. Now, is this going to be traditional American Pale Ale, nice and hoppy, or is this going to be New World, super juicy and soft? Let's find out. Oh yeah, this is American. This is old school American Pale Ale. Lovely little bit of sweetness there. And you can tell just by getting your nose into this beer, it's got a fantastic aroma. Lovely bitter beer. It's got a great aroma of bitterness here. Even though you can smell bitterness, you taste bitterness. You can almost taste the bitterness in the beer. It's tropical. There's some pineapple in here. There's some grapefruit and orange peel. It smells fantastic. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, fabulous that. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows, what a beer. That reminds me of like a Dogfish Head American Pale Ale. Sierra Nevada Torpedo, like lovely strong bold bitterness on the back end with loads of juicy grapefruit, orange peel, flashy blood orange. They're real kind of the hops that they've used in this beer are those kind of hops that project flavours of more of the peel, more of a pithy orange peel or a pithy lemon peel, pithy grapefruit peel, like chewing, like peeling some orange peel and sticking it on your back molar and chewing down on it. Lots of bitterness, lots of spiciness, pepperiness. It's fantastic, fantastic. But there's sweetness in the beer to kind of balance things off. A little bit of sweetness over here, lots of bitterness over here. Great beer, great beer. Shall we see if it's can conditioned? This is quite exciting. I love, what I love most about reviewing beer on this channel is that I really wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. I wouldn't be able to do it without the likes of Thomas and Virginia, who have gone out of their way to bring me some craft beer, because I will never be able to pick up beer from Argentina. I've been reviewing beer on the channel for 14 years, and this is the first time I've had great Argentinian craft beer, and I hope the brewery get to see this from the other side of the world. My message to you guys is this is cracking. And a nice beer mat now. That'll sit on my bar there. This is cracking American Pale Ale. Really good. Lovely aroma. The sweetness is there. It's like they've used like a rye, like a spicy rye malt in the beer. It's really biscuity and bready, but it's really quite peppery and spicy at the same time. You really get that kind of like raw biscuit rye flavour. Now, I've had a beer in the past that talked about rye in extent on the side of the can, and what that beer, it was basically a homage to the rye malt. They're saying with the rye malt you can plant it and it will grow in literally any conditions. Good soil, bad soil, cold weather, hot weather. Rye is your kind of stick it anywhere and it will grow. And because of that toughness of the malt, that rawness, it'll grow anywhere. There's a raw flavour there as well. It's a little bit harsh, it's a little bit kind of biscuity, and it's a little bit kind of peppery and spicy. Great stuff, great stuff. So, what do we know about this brewery? Something about history. Cerveza, it goes since 1989, so I was 10 years old when this brewery started. Everything's in Argentinian. La American Pale Ale, Uno Cerveza. So Spanish, it's looking Spanish to me. I'm sure Thomas will know. Language is not my strong point, but I tell you what, if you're able to learn language, it opens up your world. You can go anywhere in the world and teach. My father-in-law teaches English to people in Saudi, goes to Saudi, he lives in Italy. It opens up your world. He goes to Chile. Thomas goes to Argentina. Great stuff. So I'm going to rate this. Beer. It looks really, really good. Look at that head retention. Look at the way the carbonation climbs up the glass as you rock the beer back and forth. It's got a lovely haze to it. It just looks really good. Great aroma. And a fantastic taste. I really like that. 5.5% ABV. Couple of cans of that on a Friday night. Happy days. I like that beer enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.